Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. This is Dee Fernandez, your tarot reader, your psychic, astrologer, and past life regression healer. Yeah, it is. So let's see what we have right here. And we have theft, and this is the 10 of Pentacles in this deck. This is the gnomes. And so he's leaving. He looks like he's kind of dressed like Santa, but he's got his bag full of something that he has stolen. Maybe he has stolen somebody's heart, though. These are often symbolic, right? Of course. But he is leaving, and this is theft. Wow. And we also have the Hierophant, and they call him Il Papa. This is the Hierophant, as I said, right? But this is Italian. And he is offering advice there. So this is learning. This is somebody has gained wisdom, probably from doing a bad deed over here. Maybe they stole something from themselves, though. We're not sure. Labor. And you say, that sounds goofy, but it's, I mean, self-sabotage. Sometimes that is like that, right? But we also have labor now. So this is the Three of Wands in this deck, and he's carrying this load. I feel like somebody did something wrong and it is weighing heavily on them. Yeah, that's what's going on, it looks like here. And then we have the Star, and they call this La Stelle, right? Instead of Stella or Estrella, the Star. So when somebody's name is Estelle or Stella, yeah, they are a star. They are. And so here she is, and she's flying. This is about hope. It is about rising above, because the stars are above, using your intuition, healing, hope, and faith. Let's see what else we have in this deck. It's reversed, though. So somebody could have kind of done something here, and they were kind of in flight, and they realize, hey, what I'm doing here is not good for me. And maybe for you, Sagittarius. Let's see, we have Justice, yeah, you see. And we have Courage, and one more card. And then we have Happiness. So she's there with all these butterflies. But I feel like somebody's realized something about themselves, because the Hierophant here is the teacher or the mentor, the wise one. And now there is some justice is being served. This wisdom brings courage. Yeah, probably some pain in between, because right next to the Hierophant is the labor card, and he is labored. Yeah, he is. Let's see what else we have. We're going to use these cards that I made a long time ago. They're True Intentions and Love cards, and we have They Want Another Chance. Wow. And we have Trust the Situation. All right, interesting. Whenever it says trust the situation, it can mean that maybe you don't want to, or you're thinking of, well, I'm not able to trust, especially when we start the reading with theft, right? Yeah, somebody did something. They got over on somebody here in some way. Do they use that term anymore? Let's see what we have, Sagittarius, for you guys. We're going to get into the tarot in just a minute. If you want to get a psychic reading with me, you sure can. I always check my work for accuracies. I have a lot of pride in my work. And they are, and if you don't know somebody, you don't understand them, maybe you don't trust them, yeah, you should, think about, consider getting a psychic reading, and then with the tarot cards at the end, so you get both forms of divination, really. And Mystic Sense is a free 5-minute psychic reading. You choose the formatting. Getting back to my readings, you guys, you choose the formatting: live call or a video recording, or both. I can record the live. And if you need insight about your own stuff too, I can help with that as well. I'm also a life coach. Yeah. So yeah, let's see. And past life readings. You can get a past life reading with me, which really helps you heal. It is a healing tool. It is. Because you gain so much awareness in that, yes, that it does bring healing. The bottom of this deck here is the Fool. So Sagittarius, check out the description box below. Okay, everything's there. Ace of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Page of Cups. All right, so we have theft and the Hierophant. This is like somebody has learned, right? Gained some wisdom. and because they did something in the past. And so we have the Six of Cups right here. But there's a major decision with this Hierophant over here, because he's, doling out his wisdom. Yeah, or he is. And so I don't know if you dole out wisdom. I guess you can, but you have to gain it on your own, usually through experience. But somebody has had an experience here, this theft. And then with the labor card as well. So they had a hard time because they did something underhanded or something that's not cool. Yeah. And, yeah, let's see what else we have. And whoever this is overwhelmed. They could be resisting something in their life. You may resist them. It sits in the concern, Sagittarius. So this person is probably feeling you may resist them. This could be their thing over here, maybe where they are, the Seven of their energy, Seven of Wands, where they are basically defending themselves because they've learned or grown, and now they are kind of standing up for what they really want, because that awareness can really put you into a whole new place where you are, kind of chasing your dreams and standing up for yourself and having courage, right? And we have this courage card. Yeah, things that you do that cause you to, I don't know, bring fear and problems to your life. The problem comes first, and then you create fear in yourself because you weren't doing the right thing. It's like your subconscious is telling you kind of to really get over the past, or like own what you did, do the shadow work, right? Sometimes when we have wisdom in our lives, but it comes after a period of fear, is because shadow work needs to be done. And yeah, and so that could be the case in this reading. Somebody could have really done some shadow work. They might have with the Justice card. That can cause you to create balance and harmony in your own life. And heal from the past. It can, right? This harmony as well. Justice does stand for harmony and balance. Yeah, and so somebody makes a decision here, and the crossing energy is this Knight of Pentacles, and that may be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And now we have the Ace of Pentacles again, and they call this business affairs. So, this can be, it's about money, right? And so somebody here's got some money. Maybe they had their business affairs blocking you. Sometimes this is the challenge. This is the kind of crossing energy, what is impacting this in a good or kind of maybe challenging way. It depends. But they could have had their business blocking you, like you're not very important, maybe. And Six of Cups is here. So this is somebody most likely from your past, but this is somebody who has learned from their past big time. They're like, oh my God. Page of Cups is in the past, and it shows up here with the duel, the Nine of Swords. They're fighting, these two gnomes, the duel. So it's not really him, right, looking in the mirror, but this is fighting. That's really interesting in this deck. So maybe there was a fight. Yeah. Maybe there was an argument in the past. Maybe it's not you, though. Maybe it's third-party energy. It could be. Whenever we start this reading with theft, right? Yeah, then there could be. So, yeah, I feel like this probably... Let's get another card here. Idealism. Six of Swords. This is about somebody who has, like, big ideas, basically. And, yeah, and there was some type of kind of a victory and a defeat here. And the mouse is very afraid. He's trying to fight this dragon like he thinks he can in some way. And he's very afraid. It's not the mouse, but the mouse, it is the gnome on the mouse. And there's definitely a fight here, and there's a fight here. OMG. So this is external. This can be in the past, but this is about Somebody here, Sagittarius, might have kind of went through something really difficult that is completely external to you. Uh, Maybe it's related in some way, but this is usually about. I feel like this person is trusting their intuition here. It could have caused them too, since we see these two fights both. This fight brought a recognition. It's a number 6. This argument, I feel like this is inner conflict with somebody. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Because this person was carrying a burden over here with that labor card. And somebody could have big ideas to return to you, right? They want another chance, trust the situation. I feel like this person learned big time. Because there's a lot of fighting here, and we start with theft and trust the situation. This person has done something in the past. They could have even fought with themselves, possibly. And they may want a new start here. They could have fought with somebody else, possibly, and like ended something, possibly. And with you, they could have fought with you as well. But this is like a fight of the wills, of the psyche. It is. And so the Queen of Swords is how someone sees themselves, and we have it with punishment. And here's the gnome with the bandage on his head. So this person might feel like you're going to punish them, right? They might feel like they have punished themselves, as I've been saying. He is putting the bandage on by himself. Looks like he hit himself in the head because there's nobody else around, and the wand is broken. So this is how somebody is seeing themselves. They could be trying to patch themselves back together because they are feeling bad about what they've done, right? The Chariot card is here, and this is movement. It is forward movement. And we have the 7 of Wands next to it. We're getting a card on that. We have the Knight of Cups, the Cavaleri, in Spanish, Caballero de Copa, right? And so here he is, the Knight of Cups, and this is about seduction here. This is about somebody wooing you, right? Not wooing as in scary stuff. Woo, woo. Denise is woo, woo, right? Yeah. She's a scary mystic, right? No, it's not like that. It is the seduction card. They could have seduced you in the past, Sagittarius. They could have seduced you in the past, and they feel like they got over on you, right? Seduction always has an element of kind of a lie. It just does, and it always has that little bit in the background of something is like a lie or based on deception. Yeah. It's a little bit of an act, sort of, right? Now, the Magician here, and maybe they feel like they're going to woo you. Yeah, we have to look at the other side of that energy, because he's holding the cup up, very noble, right? He's coming very nicely on his badger, which could mean, maybe he had kind of two things on his mind, maybe, because the badger is black and white. The Magician is in the psyche, right? It was a great place for the Magician to be with success. King of Pentacles. This could be an earth sign, possibly. We have the Knight over here. And then, could be other signs here. We have the Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Magician is Aries. Yeah. And so now, this is in the psyche here, that this person will have a new beginning with you. That's what they want with the Magician there. They could be this King of Pentacles. They might be somebody with money. It could be somebody who's very earthy as well. Yeah. Queen of Cups is in the hopes and fears, and here she is hitting something here. Oh, it's a big pot, and she's breaking it open like it's a piñata, and it is dripping all over her, and this is good fortune. So she's taking a chance on that, and she did break it, right? So, this is about good fortune and hoping, because, of course, she's got the bandage on her eyes. This person is hoping for good luck, Sagittarius. That's what they're hoping for. And in the potential outcome is a very nice card, 6 of Pentacles, and I'll get a card on that, and we have it with the Empress, and they call her Le Imperatrice. And you know, maybe that's not how they say it. There's no E here. This is Italian, and here she sits, and she is with the Six of Pentacles. The Empress is about beauty and love and the good things in life. Yeah, it is. And it can be about relating to others in a very kind way, because it is, you know, it is part of the seventh house of Libra, which is all about relating, and they want balance and harmony. I feel like this person here is bringing you, coming to have something very harmonious with you, Sagittarius. There's an element of I need to make it up to you. We have this card. They want another chance and trust the situation. I'm going to leave this reading here. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. If you want to get your own reading with me, lots of fun readings, check out the description box. Please like, share, and subscribe. It does really help me to keep these videos coming forward with the YouTube algorithm. Thanks so much.